So now they talking about over 20 million eggs have been recalled due to salmonella poisoning and all that. First, it was the lettuce. Then I saw something, they talking about the ginger ale. You know how we as black folks, that ginger ale. We can't go without that ginger ale. A recall on ginger ale. Now the eggs, like, what we go? That's why I told y'all. Y'all need a relationship with the Lord. Y'all need to pray and have some discernment. Now, I got to be in the grocery store. I'm about to go to the grocery store now. And I'm about to be like this. Which eggs, Lord? Which eggs? This one over there, this one right. Because sometimes the Lord will tell you, go down there. And you just go down there. Get up. He'll speak to you. He'll tell you. Shoot, I bet you a lot of people have know the Lord now. Be praying now. You got to. I don't understand how in this day and time, everything being recalled. You don't know what you putting in your body. You don't know what's healthy, what's what and what's not. Unless you out here growing your own lettuce. You out here, you at the farm picking your eggs out, and you breeding the chickens or whatever it's called, and you getting your stuff like that, nature-wise, like you get it organic. You don't know. So we got to be choosy out here now. Now my eyes is big looking at everything. I wanted some tacos, and we was gonna make some tacos. Oh, I can't get lettuce. How do I eat some tacos without? Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section about all this stuff getting recalled, all of this. How y'all handling it? What y'all doing? Let's band together. But I tell you what ain't being recalled, these tickets. So tap the link in my bio, get you a ticket, come to a show. Recall that.
Millions of eggs have been officially recalled in the United States of America, and the FDA has now raised this level of recall to its highest level, level 1, which means that if you eat these eggs, there is a possibility you could face serious health consequences or even death. It comes amid a surge in foodborne illnesses in the United States, which are up 400% over the past year under RFK Jr. and Donald Trump. This current egg recall is impacting over 1 million dozen eggs in the south and southwest regions in the United States of America. They have a sell-by date by August 17th, which many folks are concerned about given the fact that we are still in that window. The reason for the recall is possible salmonella contamination. Dozens of people have been both hospitalized and infected with salmonella in the United States. The eggs were coming from Midwest Poultry Services from their farms in Texas. I would just go and on the FDA's website and confirm that you do not have these eggs, and if you do, throw them away. Spread the word, follow for more.
Guys, over 1.5 million different cartons of eggs just officially got recalled for salmonella, and that is now over 19 million eggs total sold at not only just Kroger, but multiple other stores too. So the eggs actually came off of 2 different farms in Texas ran by a company that's called Midwest Poultry Services, and they were packed between June 6th and July 3rd. They went out as Kroger, Simple Truth, Bookshires, Country Morning, and Sunups across 6 different states, which includes Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, New Mexico, and Mississippi. The FDA has announced so far that 98 different people are sick across 17 different states, with 26 of them in the hospital, and most of them are in Texas. The FDA is also saying that these eggs don't even account for all of it because people have been getting sick from this since November. They were able to run the genetics on this strain, and they're saying that it did not respond to Cipro, which is one of the first antibiotics that doctors would reach for. So obviously that's a problem. There's obviously going to be a code at the side or the bottom of your carton, so I'm going to put all of those codes on screen now if you want to make sure that you don't have it. Just in case this ends up getting expanded, I'm gonna update you the moment they figure out where the rest of them are coming from, so make sure you add me if you don't want to miss it.
Hi everyone, yet another food recall to alert people about, and this time it's eggs. Millions of white shell eggs and brown cage-free eggs have been voluntarily recalled because of possible salmonella contamination. The FDA has classified it as a Class 1 recall, its most serious category, meaning there is a risk of severe illness or even death. The affected eggs from Midwest Poultry Services were produced at farms in Texas. They were distributed to customers in Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, and New Mexico. More specifically, the eggs were sold at Kroger stores in Texas and Louisiana, as well as Brookshire stores and other small retailers.
Hey, it's Joe from Georgia. So there's another food recall out there, folks. Listen up. And it's eggs. Yes, once again, eggs will be taking over the news for a few days because millions of eggs are being recalled by the producer because of salmonella poisoning. People have been in the hospital sick, some have died. But folks, in the last year, do you know how many food recalls there have been? I know you've seen it. Just recently, lettuce and beef, and you've got hamburger meat and jalapenos. Is it coincidental that it also comes with the lax regulations that were put out by RFK? You know, they're not doing this testing and that testing, that kind of thing. Well, folks, we're up 400% of recalls since RFK has been running the Department of Health and Human Services. That might be a sign. But folks, eggs are back in the news. I wonder what's going to happen to the price.
So this is where we're at now. More than 38 million eggs have been recalled, with the FDA issuing its most severe warning for salmonella risk. And it's pretty severe if you go online and look it up. So apparently, jalapenos are being recalled for a potential salmonella risk, lettuce for some parasite, beef has screw worm, 38 million eggs have been recalled for salmonella, bacon has been recalled. So what are we supposed to eat? I just gotta say, for me, personally, this doesn't seem like making America healthy again, right? Because it doesn't look like things are getting better, it looks like things are getting worse. I ate an omelet the other day and I love eggs, but apparently all we can eat are Takis now, so enjoy your ultra processed food, but guess what? It doesn't have red food dye.
The FDA just upgraded a major egg recall to Class 1. It's the most serious level. That means there's a reasonable chance eating these eggs could cause serious illness or even death. Now, a lot of y'all probably remember a few months back I did a video about this recall. At the time, it was only voluntary. Now, FDA has raised it up to the most serious level. That's how serious it done got, y'all. So now they dead serious. Got to get rid of these eggs. Ain't no more voluntary recall. This is level 1, the most serious recall it is when it pertains to the FDA recall list. Now, for y'all that don't know about it, Midwest Poultry Services, they recalled about 1.6 million dozen eggs. That's roughly 19 million individual eggs from 2 farms in Texas. The eggs were produced between July 6th and July 3rd, and with a sale by or best by dates from July 20th through August 17th. They've been distributed across multiple states, and they said if you have eggs with the carton codes P1, P-1950, or 0840962 and Julian dates between 157 and 184 printed on the side, don't eat them. Throw them out or return them for a refund. They say salmonella contamination is the concern here. And with this volume, the risk is real. Stay safe out there, y'all, and check your fridge.
This is breaking. Millions of eggs have been recalled in the United States of America. Yes, you heard me right. And this is on top of all the other recalls we have been dealing with over the past several weeks. This recall is pretty serious, and the FDA has raised it to its highest level, a level 1. This level basically is if you eat these eggs, you could get very sick or even could possibly face death. It's pretty bad. These foodborne illnesses are up 400% in the past several weeks, and this is under RFK Jr. and also Mr. Donald Trump. This egg recall is over 1 million eggs and is in basically the South and the Southwest, and with an expiration date of August 17th.
First, we had the explosive diarrhea, the lettuce coming from Mexico and everything else. Then it was followed by guacamole, then cilantro. Then we couldn't eat strawberries. I mean, there is just a lot of stuff going on. And I don't get it. I don't understand how this is all happening now. It seems like it didn't happen when Joe Biden and his administration were there.
America, we have another big recall, and this time it's eggs. So far, we have 65 people in 9 states that have been sickened by a salmonella outbreak. Now, the eggs were supplied by Milo's Poultry Farms, LLC, in Wisconsin, and they were shipped to stores and restaurants in Illinois, Michigan, and Wisconsin. But the Food and Drug Administration is saying they may have been sent to other states. So the eggs are labeled with Milo's Poultry Farm or Tony's Fresh Market. All egg types, sizes, and expiration dates are included in the recall. So the CDC said the true number of sick people in this outbreak is likely much higher than the numbers reported. And the outbreak may not be limited to the states with known illnesses. So these are the exact states that have reported outbreaks of the salmonella: California, Colorado, Iowa, Illinois, Michigan, Minnesota, Utah, Virginia, and Wisconsin. So just for reference, this is the map they have right now. Wisconsin leading with 42 cases. Then you've got Virginia, Utah, and so on. Now, this is not your normal salmonella outbreak either. It's usually treated with antibiotics, but for some reason, this salmonella is not reacting right. Just please, America,